Assalamu alaikum, and welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we'll be diving deep into the beautiful and historic marriage of Prophet Muhammad PBUH and Hazrat Khadija Ra. Their union is one of the most significant stories in Islamic history, and understanding it helps us gain insight into the life of the Prophet and the remarkable woman who stood by him through thick and thin. So, sit back, relax, and let's explore their story together. To begin with, it's important to understand who Hazrat Khadija Ra was. She was born into a noble and wealthy family in Makkah. She was a successful businesswoman, known for her intelligence, honesty, and dignity. Despite being wealthy and sought after by many suitors, she had chosen not to marry again after being widowed twice. Now, let's talk about Prophet Muhammad PBUH. He was born into the respected tribe of Quraysh in Makkah. Orphaned at a young age, he grew up under the care of his grandfather and later his uncle. As a young man, he was known for his honesty and integrity, earning the nickname Al-Amin, meaning the trustworthy. His reputation as an honest and fair individual eventually reached Hazrat Khadija. Khadija Ra was looking for a trustworthy person to manage her trading caravan, and when she heard of Muhammad's reputation, she decided to hire him. Muhammad PBUH traveled to Syria for trade on her behalf, and upon his return, Khadija was so impressed by his character, the way he conducted himself, and the honesty with which he managed the trade, that she began to consider him for marriage. Despite the age difference, Khadija Ra was about 15 years older than Muhammad PBUH. Khadija saw something special in him. She respected him, not just as a businessman but also for his personal qualities, and she decided to take the bold step of proposing to him. Traditionally, it was usually the man who proposed, but Hazrat Khadija Ra took the initiative, sending a message to the Prophet Muhammad PBUH expressing her interest in marriage. Muhammad PBUH, deeply honored, agreed to marry her. They both knew that this union would be more than just a marriage, it would be a partnership rooted in mutual respect, love, and trust. The marriage took place in Makkah, and it was a blessed union. Hazrat Khadija Ra was the first person to accept Islam when the Prophet PBUH received the first revelation from Allah. She supported him emotionally, spiritually, and financially, especially during the early years of his prophethood. Her belief in his mission was unwavering, and she stood by him in every challenge. Her support during the early days of Islam was crucial. When Prophet Muhammad PBUH first received the revelation in the cave of Hira, he was understandably shaken and frightened. But it was Hazrat Khadija Ra who comforted him, believed in him, and reassured him, saying, "By Allah, he will never disgrace you. You unite ties of kinship, help the poor and the destitute, and assist those who are burdened with heavy debts." Khadija's unwavering faith in the Prophet PBUH, and her loyalty during the early days of Islam were vital for the success of his mission. She was not just a wife, but a true partner in spreading the message of Islam. Her wisdom, kindness, and dedication set an example for all Muslim women to follow. Sadly, Hazrat Khadija Ra passed away in the year 619 CE, at the age of 65. Her passing was a tremendous loss to the Prophet PBUH. It's reported that the Prophet PBUH referred to the year of her death as the year of sorrow, as it was not only the loss of his beloved wife but also the passing of his greatest supporter. Despite her passing, the love and respect the Prophet PBUH had for her remained steadfast. He would often remember her, speaking about her virtues and kindness. In fact, years after her death, the Prophet PBUH would continue to honor her memory, and when his other wives would ask about her, he would praise her deeply. The marriage of Prophet Muhammad PBUH and Hazrat Khadija was one of love, respect, and spiritual partnership. Their bond is a reminder of how important it is to support one another, especially in difficult times. Their relationship teaches us how mutual respect and love are the foundations of any successful marriage. I hope this video has given you a deeper understanding of the profound marriage between Prophet Muhammad PBUH and Hazrat Khadija. If you enjoyed this content and want to learn more about Islamic history, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video with your friends and family to spread knowledge. Until next time, Assalamu alaikum.